let's start with the questions. Which questions are we going to start with? Okay. No. Copy. Paste. Yeah. Okay. So how the live sessions work is that I'm going to ask you guys, whoever asked the question, to maybe just explain to me how you approached it so that the other students can also benefit. So Amaro, Nafisa, you asked the question. So what did you try and do for this question?
It was the second one, so I broke it down to a double angle, but I don't know if it's right.
Great. So which double angle? So what is the double angle
Sine.
that you guys know?
The sine and cos.
Okay, so what's the sine double angle?
2 sine A cos A.
And the cos double angles?
There's 3.
Yes. I want you guys to memorize the 3, okay? Cos squared A minus sine squared A. When you get up in the morning, 1 minus 2 sine squared A, 2 cos squared A minus 1. Okay. So you broke it down like this, right? Nafisa, so what did you get? When you applied the sine identity, what did you notice?
It's, I don't know if it's right, but I wrote 4 sine 4x, but then I took the negative 3 over, like I made it equal to negative 3.
Okay, so how did you know it was 4 sine 4x? Just for the others so that you can explain to them, how did you know it was 4 sine? What did you do?
Okay, so if it's a double angle, I didn't know if it's a double angle, but then you told me it's a double angle. So half of 8 is 4. That's how I look at it. But then I don't know if it's
okay,
right.
So what I would do is I would take this 4 and then write it as 2 sine 2x cos 2x. Do you see that? Now it's a double angle. You take the 4 away. Do you see how it matches this now?
Yes.
So now you can apply that rule. So what does it become?
4 sine 4x.
Yeah. So this is sine 4x times 4. So it's just 4 sine 4x equals 3. You take the 3 over. And then next, what's next?
We can divide by the 4 in front of the sine.
Great. What's next?
Okay, then I don't know what to do after that.
How would you solve a normal trig equation like this?
Do you not take the inverse of the sine?
Okay,
I would work at the reference angle.
Yeah, me
right.
too.
What's the reference angle?
Sine.
It's
so what would you type in your calculator to find the reference angle?
The shift sign.
3 over 4.
And you get an answer of
48,59.
Not 59, 59. It mustn't say 50 for the decimals. It's not going to matter though, but just for, okay. So why do you think they told you this?
Quadrants.
So which
X
quadrant?
cannot be more than. Oh.
Which quadrant are they in?
First and second.
First and second? 180 is here. 90 is here. 0 is here. 270 is here.
Second quadrant only.
But this is minus 90.
It's all the quadrants except for the third quadrant.
Where is minus 90?
Fourth
In the
quadrant.
fourth quadrant.
It's here. So if they say between minus 90 and 180, it means all the quadrants going in this direction to 180. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
So it's this one, that one, and that one. Given my answer for sine, which one can it not be?
The fourth one.
Why can't it be the fourth one?
Because sine is positive and in the fourth quadrant it's negative.
Do you guys all see that? Your answer for sine is positive, but in the cos diagram, sine is only positive in the first and the second. So therefore you can exclude this one. Okay, good work. So now we know which quadrants we're in. We're in the first and the second. So your first answer will be your reference angle because it's the first quadrant. So it's 48,59. 4x equals, sorry, 4x, because that's your 4x equals plus what k? 180k?
360.
360.
Why 360k?
This K180 is only for the tan.
10.
The period of the sine graph is 360 degrees.
Right. What's the period of the cos graph?
Also 360.
And the period of the tan graph?
180.
Okay. So this is your answer for the first quadrant. Now for this, now the second quadrant, what must you do?
Must we not solve for x?
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm just first writing my equations. So 4x equals, what we're gonna do for the second quadrant?
180
180
minus.
minus.
It's gonna be 180 minus theta, which was 48.59 plus, okay. Who's gonna do this on a calculator?
12,15. Okay, 1415.
1415, sorry.
15.
15, sorry. Plus
Okay, 90.
90k. So guys, don't forget to divide this, eh?
Okay, so do you also divide the 4 by the 360?
Yes, because this is one equation.
Oh, okay.
So you divide everything by that.
That's why you must figure out the equations first before you divide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the same thing for this one. This one is going to be what? 4x equals. What's this one? 180 minus 48 is 131,41. Right? Plus 360k, and then you divide out. What's your answer for x?
32,85.
Okay, x equals 32,85 plus 90k. We're not done though, because they're asking us, they want us the values of x. So we're gonna actually have to sub in here, right? So if we sub in k to be 1, then it's 12.5. Is that valid? Yes, it is valid, right? If we add 90 to that, it becomes 102, which is valid, right? But not if we add another 90. If we subtract 90 to this, there will be a valid answer. Do you guys see that? Because if you subtract 90, it's still going to be within this range.
Yes.
Okay. And for this one, 32, that's going to be an answer. But if you add 90, it's 120 something, which is an answer, but not if you add 90 again. If you say 32 minus 90, it's minus 60 something. Or more than that, yeah, minus 58, 57.15. So that's still allowed, but not if you subtract 90 again. So do you guys see how we just have to sub in different values of K? What restriction must I put for K? Can I make K any number?
It has to be integer.
So you guys must put that. Because if you just say this, then people will be like, why can't I put 2.5 or 3.5? Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody happy with this question?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Elias,
Yes.
while we're here, can you please show me how to do number 1?
Number 1. Okay. So, Nafisa, you did number 1.
I did, yes.
So do you want to explain to Hamza?
No, you can do it.
This is a collaborative study session, so I'm going to ask you to start it off.
Okay.
Okay. I think she's just gone. Okay.
Oh, must I speak? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Oh, so then what I did was there's a, after the equal to sign, there's a negative 10, and then 10 is negative in the second quadrant. So then I said that x plus 15 is equal to 180 minus the second angle from the equation, which is 2x minus 35.
So 10, 180 minus this. Good.
And then I took the minus sign in, which is 180 minus 2x plus 35.
Which is 215. Minus 2x.
Yep.
Right, okay. And then what did you do from there?
And then I didn't write the whole 10 thing, I just read the angles. I don't know if it's fine.
So what did you do from here?
Then I took the 2x over to the left hand side, which became
Okay, so you can't do that yet, because this is within 10. But do you guys agree that because it's 10 of this equals 10 of that, do you guys agree this must be equal?
Yep.
Yeah.
So then you can say x plus 15 equals 215 minus 2x. But plus 360k.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
So on the right hand side it's just 10, but on the left hand side is negative 10. So where did the negative vanish to?
So it didn't vanish.
Oh,
So remember, okay.
Doesn't the sign just tell us which quadrant it is? So
Yes. So remember, what is
so you
10?
don't take it in.
What is 10 of 180 minus theta?
minus tan theta.
So if I give you minus 10 theta, then you can change it to 10 of 180 minus. So because you see.
Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I wrote a mistake here. What's the mistake in this statement here?
360k.
What must it be?
180.
I was waiting for you guys to correct me. Okay. So then you get 3x equals, take the 2x over.
And then I took the 15 over to the other side, which is 200. And
Yeah.
then I divided everything by 3.
Mm.
Then it gave me x equals 66, 67 plus
6, 7.
sorry,
Yeah.
67.
Okay.
And k into 60.
So the nice thing about 10 is that you only really need to have one answer. With the other sign and cos, you need two answers, but with 10, you only need one answer. Because either going to be positive or negative, because the period is 180. So your period is between minus 80 and 180. So you would sub in different values of k, right? K being an integer. Hamza, does it make sense?
Elias, I did quadrant 4 also. So was I not supposed to do that?
What do you mean quadrant 4?
Like here, how we did for quadrant 2, which is 180 minus the angle. So then for quadrant 4, I said x plus 15 equal to 360 minus the angle.
Oh, okay. Is somebody close to like a bird place? You know, those
Oh,
birds.
sorry. Sorry, that was my bird. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So it's not a child shouting because so what were we saying? So Nafisa, you can, but remember 10 is a period of 180. So you don't, so with 10, you only have to really worry about the first two quadrants.
Okay.
Because if you say, if it is a period of 180, then the second quadrant will include the fourth quadrant if you say plus 180. If you say plus 180 to the first quadrant, it's the third quadrant included in that. You see that?
Okay.
So you don't need to go that far. You'll get the same answers. That's the nice thing. So you don't have to. Okay, so everybody clear? Everybody happy? Hamza, does it make more sense now?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Can I just ask one thing?
Sure.
The 180 minus the 2x minus 35. Sorry.
It's okay.
Where you
It's okay.
sorry, where you got that 180, that from those, like, it's where you work that out, is that negative tan, and then you can change it to positive tan plus 180 plus theta or negative theta. Is that?
Yes, so it's got to do with trig reduction. So there's a nice concept video on trig reduction that I think will be quite helpful if you want to go back on the grade 12.
Okay.
If you go to trigonometry, do you see here approach to reduction?
Yes.
That's a nice concept video which explains to you why tan of 180 minus is minus 10. In
Okay,
fact,
awesome. I'll go through that.
all the ones, in fact, if you're doing trigonometry, start with this and then build your way up. I always tell the matriculants when it starts, always go before you guys do, and you guys can tell Kimberly this, guys, who's gonna how many times have we done questions where the answer was actually here, not here? Guys, do you guys agree? The answer was from grade 10 and 11. Zay, do you know? What do you say?
Yeah.
Also, if you look here, so you're surprised, right? You're surprised how many questions. Now look here, analytical geometry, grade 12. Not a lot, right, guys? You see, not a lot. But look at the grade 10. And how many of these things do you guys see in your exams? All the time, right? Midpoint theorem, distance, gradient, horizontal lines, you know? When I was in matric, my final exam, the final question I had in my exam was on tree diagrams, believe it or not. Tree diagrams. Tree diagrams. Which grade are you taught tree diagrams? Grade 9. Right? Now, that was the final question in my matric exam. And a lot of people struggled because they just focus on grade 12. You guys see that? But there is stuff that you are taught in previous grades that is so essential for you to know if you want to answer the questions. Okay? So that's why we made this for you. We made you this mind map so that you can go back. Okay? It's only for your benefit. Okay, so let's look at the next question.
Well, then I have another question.
Okay.
From the same question.
Oh, okay.
You said that it's going to give you the same answer if you do it for quadrant 2 and 4, right? But I get different answers. Is it not because I'm writing 360 minus, 360 plus 35 minus 15, that gives me 380. So it does give me different answers. Or am I doing wrong stuff?
360, say it again.
Okay, so I wrote the angle, right? X plus 15. Then I said equal to 360 minus 2x minus 35. So then I took the negative
No. 3 minus that. Not because no. 360 minus this.
No, 360 minus the original 2x minus 35.
No, but then you're not accounting for the negative.
I am. It's 10 is negative in the fourth quadrant. That's why I did that.
But if you say, okay, let's say 10 of 360 minus, that is positive. If we say 360 minus 215 minus 2x, then we get 145. Plus, what was your answer that you got?
My final answer, x equals to 126.67.
Plus 60k.
Yep.
But that's the same, because what's 66 plus 60?
Oh, is that what you meant when it's like the same?
Yeah, your answer is exactly the same. So it's just 1k beyond. Do you see that?
Yep.
So that's what I'm trying to say. It'll be exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. Everybody happy? Okay. Okay, Amaro, you asked this question.
Yeah.
Which one, 2 and 4, or is there one?
Both of them if we can.
Okay, so how did you start off with number 2?
Okay, so number 2, what I first did is sine of 2 theta. I changed it because it's a double angle.
Yes.
So I changed it into 2 sine of theta cos of theta, which then becomes 10 because, yeah. So it's
10, not 10, yeah, 10 sine, right? minus cos 2 theta. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the cos 2 theta, we can change it into 2 cos theta, 2 cos squared theta plus 1
Not plus 1.
minus 1, but then, yeah.
So when I look at these types of questions, I ask myself, what type of thing can I create here? How am I going to end up solving this question? Because when I see this, I think of a middle term. Do you guys remember those equations? X squared plus 2xy plus y squared. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
This reminds me of this. So I'm thinking to myself, we're going to have sine squared and a cos squared over here. So this has to be changed into cos squared. And this one would have to change into a
Did you just freeze?
I think so.
Yeah.
Jan can take over.
What?
You couldn't hear clearly.
Guys, the screen froze, so I'm just going to restart. Okay.
Okay.
It's the same link.